This is a video on Soraya's design for the linear city done by Marieke Enderink for the subject Spatial Design Atelier. Arturo Seria y Mata was a Spanish architect and engineer born in Madrid, where he also spent most of his life. In 1882, he came up with a planning idea that would form a solution for the problems that the city of Madrid faced, which were, among other things, but mainly overcrowding, unsanitary conditions, and transportation. He wondered to himself, what if cities could, instead of sprawling in random circles of chaos, expand in a neat straight line? The cities would have a transport spine in the middle of the city, consisting of car and railroads, and housing, businesses, schools, shopping centers, and public places neatly packed on either side of this transportation spine. The linear city was supposed to give all its residents equal access to the resources and things they need in daily life, as well as combining nature and daily living in the polluted cities of the time. All the houses within the linear city would have their own garden. One of the big critiques on the linear city is that it would be way less efficient than a regular city. A natural city usually is very highly dense in the center of the city and less dense towards the outskirts. They measured travel time from points in both linear and natural cities from point A to B and added all the travel times up with each other, and they came to the conclusion that a natural city usually is over 5.7 times more efficient than a linear city. Other criticisms that the idea faces are that in order to have such a proper organized city, you would have to have very strict rules, which would easily make the government of such a city fall into authoritarian ways, because no one is literally and figuratively allowed to step out of line. And another issue is that theories such as the one of Jane Jacobs tell us that in areas where population is very dense, this leads to innovation, and in a city that is made into a line, you would find less of this innovation due to less concentration of people. Despite Soria's original idea of the linear city stemming from 1882, the idea of the linear city definitely hasn't faded yet. There is an idea to build a city in Saudi Arabia called the Line, which must have taken inspiration from Soria's idea. They are planning on building a 170-kilometer long city in the middle of the desert. The city is supposed to be super high tech, creating optimal living conditions, but the project also faces a lot of similar criticism as Soraya's original idea. And on top of that, the criticism is given that with the new high tech city, the citizens would have a severe lack of privacy due to being monitored at all times. What do you think? Is the linear city the city of the future?